green. The greenery has to be reserved and that fresh air. Okay. Now, open spaces in cities are meant for relaxation, removing stress. You know, for having that natural beauty. So it's a place gazetted for relaxing, for beautification of the city. Yes. Like now, Gulu has this the Kaunda ground is supposed to be a public open space. The whole of it.
All of it, yes.
Yes. By the way, I even designed a proposal. I have a design for the whole of Kaunda ground. Someone had contacted me, designed a very good public open space, but when we submitted, it never went far. Maybe it was political or something like that. So that public open space is meant to be a park, like kind of a park. Now, we can categorize it into parks. There's an open leisure park, then there's a children's park, where the whole community can go and relax and have fun. Like for Gulu, that green belt, you know, that green belt that runs behind Sina Bell, all that is supposed to be a park, an open space. That's why now you can see that public toilet.
They've built one down there.
They've built one there. They're now following the laws of public open spaces. So it's supposed to be green. They're supposed to plant trees. Where after work, you want to go and relax.
Relax, yes.
Because you're given that 1 hour lunch break. Oh, you want to meditate, you want to pray, you don't want, say, oh, excuse me, I'm going for lunch. You go under the tree, you can meditate if you're a believer, you get your Bible, you read for 1 hour. Or you just want to relax, fresh air, you want to make a phone call. Or you have an appointment with a friend. Just wait for me at the park. Wait for me at the park. You have relatives, you're at work, so please, let's meet there at lunchtime. A meeting place where people can meet and discuss. That's why you see in some parks, some lovers, make up, you sit, talk to your girlfriend, talk to your boyfriend, Yeah. So in such places, what we allow, we don't allow, there's some things that we also allow in parks. There should be a coffee shop. We can have a coffee shop, ice cream, simple snacks for relaxation. We do some simple things. Then we can have a children's play area. A children's play area, because when we look at the working class, you can have a toddler, you have a child, you're afraid of leaving your child at home. You come with your maid and the child. As you're working here, they are playing there. The child is playing. Then around 4, when you're done, you pick them and go. You understand? So public open spaces are meant for beautification, and they're also meant for like emergency assembly points. Just in case of a fire break out in the city, evacuate, when people are told to go to that public open space. Assemble there. Then also that it can also help in rallies. Government functions, religious functions. Yes. Anything that needs public gathering, they can easily get there. Okay? Yeah, so those are the purposes of public open space. So a public open space must be respected. It's very important. You reach a place where people are in wall fences. Where will you meet? The only place is public open space. Yes. You go to Kololo, my dear, people are in fences. They don't want to know.
Senior quarters, fences.
They're in fences. But if you just want to relax and see people, walk with a dog. Now, animal rights, they need a public open space. That's why you see whites, they jog with their dogs, they move with their dogs for exercise. You take your pet around. On a weekend, you relax. It's not that every time official. No.
It's true.
We plan for you to exercise. Now, in public open spaces, things that we need, they can put a walkway around it, a jogging lane. They'll have some shades. Some places, people selling some little water, some juice, some soft drinks. Just some easy stuff. Yeah. Then we can also have an auditorium for like plays, an open theater. You can have an open theater, amphitheater, like the community. Like a community center kind of. Where the youth can also meet
and
do. If you look at the plan I planned for this place, one day I'll share with you guys. I wanted to share it with Labeja probably one day. Since he's the mayor of the youth, maybe we can talk to him and see if we can. But now it's hard. The public space, I think it's
fine. Let's leave that one.
Yeah.
Okay. As we conclude, maybe, let's get back now to our main point.
Land acquisition.
Land acquisition.
Start with a preliminary survey. Number one. Now, whoever does a preliminary survey should check with the city planner or city surveyor. But mostly I advise it should be city planner because it's down to subdivides. Then surveyors, for them, they implement whatever the physical plan has done. Now, in land survey and physical plan, who comes first? Physical planner. I design the town. I design the plot. Then the surveyor comes and does what the physical planner has done. You understand?
Again, you know, I also didn't know this. Iginumo kiken ngom kadu bini lokom ngom enuni. City planner tina machel. Kadong surveyor binu la chien. Endong binu ka survey me moko to confirm that kama giwaji chani yes. Why don't endong teacher me
make a rokidi planner doti
kama planner doti ya planning.
Yeah. So coordinates city planner. After city planning, there's what we call physical planning committee. Now the physical planning committee will check what the physical planner did. Yes. Someone has 2 acres of land and it has been subdivided. We have roads and several plots. What do? Imagine if one of your plots is a half, according to the planning. Let's say we plan 50 by 30 or 40 by 30. Now your plot is like a sumbusa. One side is on your side, the other is the other side.
The other side is.
That one we don't title it. We cut it out and tell you, go and talk to your neighbor. You either buy it or he buys you.
Okay.
So it becomes a full plot.
A full plot.
So that one, we leave it out until you sort it out. Now, when you sort it out, we ask you, proof is where? Agreements. You must have a sales agreement.
Yes.
So after coordinates, when you're submitting your documents to the Fiscal Planning Committee, sales agreement, number 1. Have you bought the land?
Yes.
That is where we start from. Is the land truly yours? Correct. Then there we proceed. Is your name there? Correct. Then the Fiscal Planning Committee goes and approves. But what are they approving? The land use. They will check the land use. Is this one falling in residential area? Good. Industrial area? Good. Recreation area?
Yeah.
Good or no? Institution, good or no?
Is that the reason why I've applied for land title but Jamine Pudwogo?
Correct. Now, if you get someone who doesn't know how to read these things, it becomes hard. That's where you start bouncing. They are deferred, and when they defer your file, they'll put it there and they'll put it on a notes board. By the way, there's a notes board in the city council.
Madano pe marchero ka checking notice board.
Yeah.
Yet ye kuno merkwan kar chamo kene wori chering you notice board any. Jame maduong mogo no nyiti kuno.
Yeah.
Penge.
Deferred, approved, and whatever is always there. So you have to go and check on the notes board for your name. If your file has been deferred, then they will tell you the reason why it was deferred. Now after that, you go and do the correction. Then you come back. Yeah. Most cases, along the railway line, they will defer you. There's 100 meters. Those are called buffer zones. There's a certain buffer line you cannot cross. Along the wetland, there's also there's called a planning line next to the wetland. There's called a buffer zone and a planning line. If you cross the planning line, it will be deferred. Maybe it has crossed a little bit by mistake, they will refer you to the environment officer. The Fiscal Planning Committee will recommend environment verify.
Then you get a letter from the other side.
Another thing, your file can be deferred if you have done a preliminary survey on a surveyed land. They say, please, this land is already surveyed. Go and verify on the ground who did the first survey. Now we are doing checking. This land your bought is falling on a road. 70% or 30% is on the road. Now, if it's 25% of the land, that one they defy it. If it's 50%, they can consider it depending on the land use. If it's in a high density area, high density means the plots are 15 by 30, 15 by 20. Small plots are allowed In a commercial center, a plot for a small plot. But if it is senior quarters, your land is 25%, no. They'll look at the planning of the area. That means it will not match with other plans. So such cases, that plan is deferred. Now, in the land titling process, if you don't have a physical planning report, your file cannot be approved anywhere. Your file cannot proceed to area land committee. Okay? Preliminary, then physical planning. They do a lot of checking there. So if physical planning says no, it is stopped. If they say yes, you proceed.
That's one in the cities.
Even in the districts.
Even in the districts, okay.
It's now the same thing. The first office that approves physical planning documents is after buying.
After buying.
Hey, that is after buying. So my advice is buyers, those who want to buy land and those who have land, go through the LC1, say, I want to buy this property. Do a background check.
Check here before.
Of every land you buy. Okay? There are some briefcase LC1s and there are some dubious LC1s. You can go to the courts. There are very many LC1s who have been held in issues that are not consistent to the law or according to what they do. So I pray that you get the right one. You also do your personal check. After visiting the land, go back and do a personal check. Okay? Verify that this is the LC1 and don't buy land without neighbors. Okay? That's where very many people have issues from. Especially unsurveyed land. Without neighbors, people have got problems. You pay, then they start squeezing you. From the north, this one, mine was up to here. From the east, It has caused a lot of people problems.
It has
caused a lot of people problems. So when you're buying land, have witnesses on the ground. It helps. Then if the person selling to the land has this, the first document used for buying land, let him give you a copy. It shows the authenticity of the land, that it transformed from this person to this person. You ask, are you a fresh buyer or your original owner? Now, if you're original owner, that means it's a customary land. There should be a family resolution.
Family resolution.
Yes.
We agreed to sell.
We agreed to sell. And our names are blah, 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 blah. Now, when you go to the villages, my brother, look for a clan leader.
Clan leader.
Clan leaders, clan land, customary land. It has caused a lot of families problems. Because now we're talking about extended vast pieces of land of acres. One family can agree to sell, but the other has refused. Then one family wants to dominate the other. But the clan leader will say, no, I knew about this land issue. So I'll first settle this. At least if you can involve the clan leader of that area, it will help you a lot.
Andrew, there is a common question ma dano polka marupenyo ne if I apply for a land title ubichwalo kara maro mene me bino then la pen mo ken madano tie kere wachi ka mero land title pien it's the government ma issue njami anoni wange atini mala ditu be manga chano berka logo berka porne ki national ID on your passport ka mero express tie process ma chire chavi no express ka mero maybe work the normal gain tie also the normal way abi duogo chimere gami tika nano Delight Multimedia YouTube channel TikTok Delight podcast jo makeli yubman me brick by brick ena ye jo me better wings solutions construction maginero lokom gero kijami maduong full mamete kubeket gi werenen ka chemero gi moiken Andrew the many if I want it is it also like that kere loka ngomere bed mod yoti acheli kem.
My brothers and sisters, the law is very clear. At times shortcuts will cause you problems. Down no pero madonge loka shortcuts. Down ka gyo wilongom, give me the ticket kidio direct. That is what the shortcut. Down ko wilongom, miti tine no land title.
Amera nongo why ko nkapa no da jo keno bibino gubino kingayo. No mera nongo mafori kad ambere.
Jomu kene they are not patient. And that's why they get problems. So you tia chiel keken, my brothers and sisters, be patient with land. I want to tell you, before you get a land title, approximately 33 signatures have to be signed.
Hey.
For the whole process, from inception, when you're buying your land, you have witnesses.
You have witnesses, yes.
If a witness is missing, that means the document has to be, wait for my wife is coming. That is what the witness. Those are pending signatures. LC1, they have to sign it. Okay. Now, after that, you come to the Fiscal Planning Committee. It is a committee. That sits quarterly. That means quarterly in 4 months. In a year, they can sit 4 times or 3 times, depending on the workload. In cities, there's a lot of work, so they do a lot of sittings. Sittings. Like for building plans, it's supposed to be after 30 days. When you plan, it's 30 days. For a fast-moving city, it's 30 days. That's when they're supposed to sit. But now, in some districts, they don't have papers. They don't have applications. The application, like private applications, can be 2 or 3. It finds that it delays. So the land board will have to wait. They will want to do something. They'll want you to wait until they have enough documents.
To proceed.
So now, the thing is, a committee has to sit, like fiscal planning. It can take 3 or 4 months to sit. If you're lucky, within 1 or 2, they sit. Now, that is fiscal planning. Area land committee, the law says 2 weeks. You're supposed to be given 14 days. Okay? After receiving the fiscal planning report, they give a public notice of 14 days. Okay? You wait for 14 days. It is put on the streets and in homes, and people are notified that we are coming to inspect. They want witnesses. Okay? Witnesses come. Are you saying it's about witnesses and signing? Now, that's the right procedure. You bought your land, LC witnesses, members also, your neighbors witnessed, correct. You've come to Fiscal Planning Committee, they are verified. Ownership, bring your letters, witnesses. The committee also agrees. They have sat. Now, it comes to Area Land Committee. Bring, as the government has approved it, has it passed planning? Yes. The community, the villagers also sit. They say, true, this man bought. Now, that is a checking. Now, if you want a shortcut, that is where you will understand the law is tough. If you skip fiscal planning, if you skip Area Land Committee, who signed for you? Those are difficult issues that can cause.
So you should more. Now,
take stage by stage, fiscal planning, Area Land Committee, let them go on the ground. Let neighbors sign on your application form, and their names will be there. Now, after that, it will come back to the land board. The land board will also sit. It also takes 3 to 4 months to sit. The land board sits. They also verify. Fiscal planning, correct. Area Land Committee, correct. The documents, correct. There are very many professions who check.
So, wakete chwalo.
Now, we're talking, okay. Let's, minimum, for you to have a land title, my brother, give it 1 year.
Again, when you get a
1 year.
Marachel. Don't wear Derek and don't get it or $1 date. Give what Chanity when a do in Charlie Quala. Let's learn to be patient. Cham can what me, John, what you teach good teach.
Now, if it takes like 1 year, that means if there's a fault somewhere, it may go to 2 years. That is where they say land title things at times delay. When the file is deferred, now you're either sent back to verify or something. Those are the things that cause delay. So my brother and sister, if you want a land title, be patient. In the past, from 2018 to 2019, is it around 2 to 3 years ago, 2 to 3 years, there was a transition from Gulu to the city. 2 years, files were delayed.
Yes.
Things were not moving well, because even when they were initiating the Gulu city, the land board was not there for Gulu city.
Yes.
Now, Gulu district was stopped from handling
land issues
of Gulu city. Now, Gulu has been gazetted a city. Now, it should start working.
Different people, yeah.
Now, you have to look for the people. Getting the people, you have to train the people. After training the people, they start working.
Now, Andrew, a moment, let me ask this. I don't know, I'm just thinking. For those who are now in process, may acquiring land title, then the city change, where did the file go? Don't be in the city.
Kikelogi city. Everywhere Kama city annexed all the files were removed from the district and brought to the city. But along the way, some files were misplaced, but we followed them back and we got them. All the files are that. It could just be shifted from one shelf to another shelf, or there could be a misspelling. You find one, maybe it was put in a box. Maybe they were checking, and you misplaced it on a set box, but they are all there. Now, let's appreciate the city has got good records now.
Okay.
A good filing system.
A digital
file. Yeah, now it's computerized, whereby you just go with your file number and they check, file number, it brings your name, details. Now they have computerized it. So I believe now from this year, next year, things will now be, it's moving now smoothly.
Very, very fast.
Yeah, it's moving very fast. Wow. We appreciate the government. It has really fought hard to cover up those gaps.
Wow. Thank you very much, Andrew. It has been a wonderful conversation. Geomatic and Nanwa. We shall be having Andrew anytime. Kaitie kila pen mo keken regarding ngoma wanywa enene kingoma anyway from the beginning kai nano man, please write it down so that next time we can have him again. Andrew, please, we shall be calling you. And your schedule is very busy. But once in a while, if we sit like this, because Loradan is someone to come to your office. You cannot sit all this while my bed just to explain that. But Kachi Gunnano, you and Gunnano, this channel, they are able to know your last word about Geomatic and Nanwa as we leave.
Well, my last word is, if you're buying land and you want a land title, please know the kind of land you want to acquire. Okay? One, we have the customary or the CCOs. Those are customary ownership certificate titles that are given to the local community. That one you get it from the sub-county. Because acquiring a land title is expensive. These freeholds and leaseholds, they're a little bit expensive and a bit costly. But the government has put in place, they are paying 70% for CCOs. So you go to the sub-county. Those who have village lands, you can now go and they plot for you.
They plot for you.
Yeah, that's a little bit cheap. Have that document. If you cannot afford these other ones.
The other one, yes.
Then now, if you've now acquired that one, you can convert it into freehold. Okay? You can convert it into freehold. Yes. So if you don't want that one and you feel you're capable, start with this process. Do a preliminary survey. Go to fiscal planning office. They check. If you pass the fiscal planning committee report, you go to the area land committee. After area land committee, you go back on the ground. They also verify. After that, you go to the district land board. From the district land board, they also do their job. Then they give you offer letters. They give you instruction to survey. Then from there, it crosses to the ministry. From the ministry, they check all these criteria. Then they give you what is called an IS, instruction to survey. Now, the instruction to survey, you get it and get a qualified surveyor. It goes and puts the markstone on your land. Then the surveyor makes a report. He takes it back to the ministry. Then the ministry will write an offer letter. They will give you a deed plan. You get that deed plan, you go back to your land officer in that district or in the city. Then the land officer writes a land title offer, something like that. There's what we call the offer letter. After getting the deed plan, they write and then you take it back for titling. Yeah. So you get your title and that is it. So be patient with approximately 1 year, budget 1 year approximately. Be patient because there are very many committees. Yeah.
And
processes. Imagine you're following a file for 1 year. You've employed someone to process for you for 1 year. If you're lucky, 6 months. Yeah. So be patient with them and do follow-ups. Be reminding them because committees are many. They could have been deferred. They come back tomorrow, do correction here and there. Then it goes back here. Just keep in touch. And it's well. You'll receive your titles. Wow. Now titles, you can get them in Gulu. That's the good thing. Good office is
good office.
Yeah, you can now get your titles from here.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, as simple as that for today.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
All right. Yes, then nukelwa ya geki yumeberu kananeni matina kundukela ye of course BWS Better Wings Construction Solutions Limited hamano ginano beneloko mgeru kijame madwongful. Afo mateka kala pen moti kitawayo kereke pinkanyu ma video any sharing bod ngatumo mitamuni ngech enini pira tek tutwalne ku obore wanendoe.